All right, welcome back again to the update. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending the hour and the time you are watching this video right now. I listened to this being as he elaborates on the journey of disbursement so far, and he talks about he said something that triggered my attention, and he said that the document for disbursement has been signed. So my own curiosity is this: if the disbursement document is signed, that means disbursement is going to take place any moment. And could this be the reason why there was a VN on Friday that said the disbursement will kickstart next week? Is it Tuesday to Wednesday, thereabout? I want you to pay attention and listen very carefully. Read in between the line, subscribe to the update, and most importantly, share this piece of information. See you on the other side when disbursement finally take place.
You're all great people, and I hope you're doing well. I hope the blessing and the mercy of God still rest on you. I pray that God favor will open door for you, new doors, new favor, new mercy, and new blessing you shall see today. The economy will not be too tough, will not be tough for you. God will make a way for you where it seems to be no way. That has always been my prayer for all of you on this channel and in this in Grand Community as a whole. Because whether the devil likes it or not, our joy will not be hijacked, will not be stolen away from us. Our blessing that we have been expecting is ours. No devil is devil enough to hijack it or to snatch it or to destroy it. Our long awaited and expected blessing, joy, and celebration, which is disbursement of this grant, is here with us. I decided to come your way today, Thursday, 27th of February 2025. This month is ending in 2 to 3 days now. From now, the month is ended already. But like I said in my previous or in my last update, that the sunshine that you're still seeing, the sunshine that is or the sunlight that is shining and glimmering and shimmering till now is strong enough and good enough to dry clothes. Don't underestimate the power and the mercy and the grace of God to still disburse this money to us, even at this time or by this date, being 27th. A lot of us will be wondering and be thinking that can disbursements still be possible this month of February? Is there anything too tough or too difficult for God to do? That is the answer I will ask you. As a rhetorical, that's the question I will ask you. Is there anything too difficult for God to do? As a matter of fact, there's a portion in the Bible that says that God says, is there anything too difficult for me to do? God said that in a portion, in a particular verse in the Bible, that is there anything too difficult for me to do? No. God is the creator of the whole universe. The Bible says the heart of kings and princes of this world are in the hand of God, can control it whichever way he wants. There's nothing that is too difficult for God to do. Even if it's remaining, even at the nick of a time, at the blink of an eye, miracle can happen. God is so powerful and awesome and merciful enough to bring about our greatest heart desire, which is grant disbursement in regards to what we're expecting in grant ecosystem is disbursement, and God is powerful enough to make it happen. See, to those of you that have been coming to my DM, so troubled and disturbed, so worried, that CP, what is happening? We're not having a disbursement again. You told us when we entered this week, at the beginning of this week, you said this is a week of disbursement. Disbursement will happen this week and that week, and so on and so forth. Yes, I said that based on the activities that has happened, based on the events and the happenings in Grand Community, the activities that is happening, things that is happening or things that are happening in Grand Community. All right, the activity is so green. It's so green, so much that nobody will have nobody will have doubted it, or will have thought of nobody will have thought that this grant won't have been disbursed by now. But hey, that is not to say you should give it up. You should give up your faith. Okay, I've read a lot of messages, your messages on my DM, on my private wall. Many of you have come there, have sent me message, private message, and to show your desperation, your frustration, your disappointment, and all that. Anyway, I wanted to say it ought not to be like that. But hey, we are all human. We are all human. So it's expected to happen this way. You are expected to be troubled and to be worried. And I feel your pain because we are all in this together. We are here together in this issue of grant disbursement. Okay, we are in it together. So I just want to say this. I decided to come up today to just assure you that this grant will still be disbursed. Don't give it up. Don't give up your hope concerning disbursement of these grants. Don't throw in the towel and conclude that it's not possible again, or there is no money, or grant will not be disbursed. No, that is not true. In my last update, I told you that even though it does not happen, even if it doesn't happen this week, let's still expect it. God is more than enough to make it happen for us, and that it has not happened this week doesn't make us a liar. We are giving you updates. We are giving you update based on what we are seeing on from the people, the leadership of the people that are at the helm of the affair of the activities in Grand Community. So because we are close, or some of us are close to them, and some of us are close to the people that are very, very close to them. So we are getting all this information from a genuine source. Okay. And if at any time any one of us, came up to tell you that grant is going to be disbursed, or there is grant and it will be disbursed at so time, okay, it was based on our calculation. And human beings are fallible. We are short-sighted in our calculation. We are not perfect in our calculation, okay? Like I told you in the last update, that is not for you to take it hook, line, and sinker and put it on your head and in your mind that yes, because CP has said it will happen, the disbursement will happen this week. So that is fine, and that is the way it's going to be. Yes, you can accept that in faith, because I myself, I'm accepting the whole activities in Grand Community in faith. All right, because without faith, according to the Bible, nobody can please the Lord. Okay. So, and faith is what we need, is the evidence of things hoped for. The substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. We are not seeing it, but we believe it will happen based on the antecedent or the activity that is happening in Grand Community. Are you getting it? So, that is not to say you have to take it hook, line, and sinker and carry it on your head and in your mind, that so much so that if it happens that the disbursement does not happen at a particular time as that you are being told it will happen, the next thing is to break down. Don't allow anything in this life to break you down, to demoralize you and frustrate you so much so that you start losing your health. Your health start diminishing and decreasing. That is not the way it should be. Nothing in this life should bother you to that extent, which is the reason why I keep telling us that look for something else. God will help you. He will open your eyes to see several other opportunities online and offline that you can get engaged, you can engage in, and start making money to take care of for yourself, to take care of your family, to take care of responsibility at home. Yes, it is good that we wait for the grant, because it's one of the God's blessings that He has promised to give to us this year. Okay, grant will come. But while we are waiting for the grant, it will be so dangerous and disastrous for you to fold your hands and be blindfolded, or you close your eyes, shut your mind against every other opportunity that's coming your way online. Even on this channel, I've discussed about, or I've updated us about several other online opportunity that you can fix yourself in, to be using this as a means to take care of your family needs till when this grant will be disbursed. If you have gone into that, or if you have indulged or involved yourself in any of these online businesses update that I've been telling us here, you see that you will not be this frustrated. The frustration will not be so much on you, so much that you want to break down and you want to have a high BP because grant is yet to be disbursed. See, ladies and gentlemen, the truth of the matter is The fact that the grant is not disbursed this week or it has not been disbursed this week doesn't mean we have failed. That doesn't mean we are lying to you or we have lied to you. We have not failed. Neither has the grant handlers failed. They have not failed. You know, time and chance, according to the book of Ecclesiastes in the Bible, time and chance happens to all right, at the right time, by the power of God, at the mercy of God, this money will be disbursed to us because the money is there, and that is no longer a news. Almost everybody in Grand Community can testify to that fact that the money is there. There's money in this country. There's grants. Grant is available, and a whole lot of work has gone down. A whole lot of work has been done. A whole lot of work has been done. As a work is still ongoing, as I'm talking to you now. Work is still ongoing as I'm talking to you now because the handover has been done successfully. That's the last thing. The last update. A handover was done successfully on Tuesday. A successful handover ceremony was done where the president signed for a successful disbursement to commence. The government has signed the document. The documentation for disbursement to kickstart in the whole of the federation has been signed by the government on Tuesday. Was it on Monday or Tuesday? But it was done this week. Can't remember the actual date now. All right, and that is it. See, a whole lot, many things has happened, and a whole lot is still happening even as we talk. You see, what we are waiting for now is just the preparation of the transfer of fund to the designated account of the principal people. Are you getting it now? The stakeholders and the grant handlers. That is what we're waiting for now because everything has been done successfully. So you need not to be troubled. Adibin will come up to tell you, or Adibin, you've been able to find out that there is nothing like grant, no fund with CBN. That is when you can break down and break up and you feel bad. But everything is pointing to that fact that there is money, and that is not fallacy, it's not falsehood. There is money with the CBN, and the fund will be transferred, to IMF any moment from now. Okay, any moment from now, IMF, because IMF has been given has been handed over. The document has been handed over to IMF successfully, either on Monday or Tuesday this week. Okay, so let's be happy and let's be rejoicing for that. That is a great victory. It's a great victory as far as I'm concerned in Grand Community. You can imagine the fund that we have been expecting, that we have been filing for and be expecting, since how many years now? 9 years going. And finally, we have arrived a milestone, a great milestone in the history of grants in this country that can never be forgotten. IMF is in charge now, and AKN we soon come up to give the update, or what do they call it, a broadcast. Okay, he's preparing to give the broadcast, and everybody will be jubilating. There'll be jubilation and celebration everywhere in this country. But the truth about the matter, which I want to tell you, is that whether there's broadcast or not, whether AKN come up to give a broadcast or not, keep your fingers crossed and keep waiting for this blessing, because the broadcast might not even come. It's going to be a nationwide thing. All right, the broadcast might not even come before there'll be a dislodge of this money, before this money will be this fund will be disbursed. All right, it might come quietly or silently or codedly, that you just sleep and wake up and see this money in our various account, and it could be that AKN Apostle Ken Wakama will still come up and give the broadcast and do the broadcast before the fund will be dislodged or be transferred to our various accounts. It's possible. It is possible. But however it is, or however it's going to be, let's keep on believing and keep on trusting God that has begun this good work for us in Grand Community to perfect it for us. God is faithful and He will surely do it, because He doesn't start what He can't finish. He's almighty and He can do anything, and everything is possible for Him to do. So continue believing. That is just my message for you. Don't be faint-hearted or weak-hearted. Don't die before your time. God will sustain you. Okay, He has been sustaining you and your family, and will keep sustaining you and your family. All right, till when this money is disbursed. Okay, so finally, I would like to say this as I round up this particular update. All right, look for something doing. I've been saying this, as a matter of fact, it's not even a new thing. To some of you that are found going around begging, begging for assistance, begging for money to feed yourself and your family one way or the other. You are going around. Stop. It's not it's not an attitude of a champion. Winners don't beg. Champions, you know them by their fruit, okay, by their actions, their mindset. All right. Don't be lazy. So far, you are not deformed. You are not maimed. It's not as if you have any form of deformity or you are disabled. Eh? When all men and women like yourself and men like yourself are getting involved in one activities or one things or the other, in order to, they are hustling to sustain their family so that they can survive this menace, that has been caused by this economic meltdown. You know, all of us are survivor. This is survivor, the battle of the fittest. We are all fighting to survive. We are all struggling and hustling to survive. All right. So while men like yourself or women like yourself are surviving or striving and hustling to survive, managing our lives and delving into one thing or the other just for survivor, something to sustain ourselves, eh? You are busy going around begging a man like yourself or woman like yourself, begging for money to feed yourself. It's a very wrong mentality, and that is a mentality of a loser. Okay, champions and winner don't don't go around begging for money or begging. Look for a means to survive, because the person you are begging for money cannot continue giving you 2,000, 5,000 every day. Is that how you want to live your life? Eh? How long will if you come around and beg me for 5,000, beg me for 2,000, and maybe what I can give is 5,000 or 2,000, you spend it at that moment. It can't sustain you more than a few minutes. So then what happens tomorrow or after tomorrow? You come back and be begging again? No, that is not solution to your problem. Begging people to feed to feed your children is not the solution, because that one is not. It won't bring a permanent solution to you. Okay, what will bring solution while we are waiting for this grant is to open your eyes prayerfully, look for a means of survival, look for something doing, a legit business you can do that will bring in something to you. And several opportunity are online, wealth opportunity are here online. And I keep telling you, seize the opportunity or take advantage of those opportunity by using the link in this video description. In all my video description, you will see links, links you can of the business you are doing, that you can join us online on WhatsApp and be doing what we are doing. At least God is using those opportunities as a means to help us, take care of, feed our family and take care of our family basic needs, so that we don't go about begging people. Begging is not solution. Begging is a mentality, a mindset of a loser, a weak person, somebody that does not have God. You can't have God and start begging human being for money to feed. It's very, very wrong. If you have God, it will show in your attitude. Your character will show it. By their fruit you shall know them. You emulate, a character of people that has God. You show and display the character of people that has God. Anybody that beg God or talks to God does not beg men. Survive anyhow you can survive by doing legitimate business, legitimate thing. You might not get a big money to build a house, to buy car, to do all those things, but at least you'll be getting money that will be enough to feed your family, so you don't go around begging people to feed your family. Okay, so please, my people, we are one big family here on this channel. All right, look for something doing. God will help you. I keep praying for you. I'm praying for myself. I'm praying for every one of you that are here on this channel, because we are brothers and sisters here. Grant will be disbursed. Yes, that is the truth. There is money in this country called grant, and it shall be disbursed. And the activities are ongoing. Even as I talk, it can happen any moment from now. Don't be surprised that before today is over, you can hear the sound of joy everywhere in this country, because the work in grant community to get this money disbursed has gone far, has gone to that extent that anything can happen at any time, any moment from now. So don't lose hope or give up that there is the grant will not be disbursed this month. Again, miracle can still happen this month, even though today is 27th. It remains a couple of days for this month to be ended. Miracle can still happen any moment from now. Okay, and if by any chance or for any reason it does not happen as expected this month, who told you that the first week of next month, March, something cannot happen? Let's expect it. Let's be optimistic. So far, we know we have come to realization 100% of the fact that the money is available in CBN, and IMF are in charge of the dislodgement or disbursement of this fund. Something we see, it will happen suddenly. And I don't want to say more than this, but let's keep our fingers crossed. Let's be hopeful, and let's continue believing. Okay.